Hello! Today I'm going to be making some eco dyed paper. On our trip, we visited some old friends who had hydrangeas. And I asked if I could take the ones that were starting to wilt so I could make my paper. Hopefully you can see what I got. And I've got a lot of them here in the bag. They don't look very pretty, but I believe they will make some great paper. And they still smell wonderful. So I'm going to take page, I'm going to take 2-3 pages, the bottom sheet, and I'm going to go ahead and take the hydrangea leaves off of this one, because I don't think any of the, well, there might be still some blooms too. Man, I wish I had tons of paper. I have some, but I don't have tons like I would love to have for this project, because it has so many small little flowerets. You could do tons of paper with the little flowerets, flowerlets, whatever you say. Anyway, here they go. And it's quite warm out here. I thought it wasn't gonna get that warm, but we're in Texas, so you get warm all the time, seems like. Okay, so I just have a few more that are viable on here. I'm gonna just do a plain page with some flowers. And I'm just taking it and finding the little flowerets that are still good and laying them on the page. Okay, there's still some leaves. I'm gonna say that for the next page. A couple more leaves. I need to learn how to propagate these things. I might be able to do that. That would be fun. I think I'll save one just for that purpose. Oh wow, I got a hornet's nest and all of that. Nothing in it, thank the Lord. You see that? Now on this one, I'm going to take some more of the flowerets from the back underside here that are still good. Lay them on the page face down. There's some more. Sure can't tell we're outside. Whoa, don't blow, wind. Oh dang, can't you tell I've got an art project going on? These have pinks and greens. Ooh, I got me a spider. Wonder what kind of spider it is. And will he drown with the water? Time will tell. I'm excited to see what color the paper is going to end up being. Ah! Oh, my paper is flying away. I may have to go inside for this. I think I will. Oh, here's the turtle. He was out getting some fresh air too. His name is?
Dickon.
Duncan?
Dickon.
Sorry. I knew that. From the secret garden, right. Okay, I'm back inside this time so that everything will blow away and you can see better too. So I'm going to put these little flowers down any way they land. Basically, trying to put them face down, but if they don't do that, I'm not going to force them too much. Anyway, I think it'll go pretty easily. There's a lot of them, and I want it to look natural and beautiful. Oops, you know what? That's the paper I just set down. Okay. Now you have to get that paper off the top now of my stack. Alright, now this one is going on top of those leaves, so it'll probably have the leaf imprint on the underside. There we go. Alright, I'm going to get one of these big blooms out. Yay. And there probably will be some bugs intermittent here, because they were all outside and bugs like outside life. And you know how that goes. But they will get hot once I put them in the water outside. I think that's what I'm going to do, because it's plenty warm out there. And we'll have lovely paper. Hopefully with some neat colors. That's what I'm hoping for. There goes a little teeny bug. There's still really pretty ones underneath that haven't lost all their color. Okay, next page. I'm actually using two in between because it makes the page stronger when we press it. We're going to put something to press it down with on top. I usually use bricks because I have plenty of bricks in my yard. Somebody gave me some bricks one time. Or I have these tiles someone gave me. And yeah, when you're a big family, people give you things. Odd things sometimes. Hey, but they come in helpful. Lovely little leaf. Now for an experiment, I should just take some of these dark ones, like a little clump of them, and see how they turn out. Or maybe like that, so it'll lay flat. There's just little clumps here and there. So who knows, they could still have some color. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Little experiment. Couple more sheets. And I will get back with you and show you how everything turns out. Okay, I decided to do a little bit more with you. I know that some people just need to see over and over for a little while for it, you know, they say, oh, I can try this, just to give them a little bit more courage. It's really easy. Just pull it off, put it on. And I'm going to use some of that up here. Really, when you're doing this paper, a lot of times it's just a big experiment. Because, you know, you've never done it before. Just watched other people. So it's your turn to try out this home experiment. There's these little bitty blooms right here, like they didn't come out. So I'm going to try that right in here. See if that bloom does anything. Maybe it has some color in it, waiting to ooze out onto the paper. But there's more. I'm going to try them here and there. Okay, maybe there's seeds. I hadn't thought about that. That might be the case. Little seed pods. I've got so many beautiful little leaves too. Okay, now this has a lot of little flowerets, florets, or whatever you call them. Florets? Chlorets? No. Put you on the sideline there. Those things smell so good. Oh my goodness. If we only had smell-o-vision. Ah, dropped it. Found it. It still has a lot of good flowers on it. Oh my goodness. Wish I had somebody to do this with me because I have so many. Maybe I should have just got one. Not been so greedy. I wonder if you can freeze them. Ooh. Ooh, I know what else I could do. I could press some of these into a book. A big old book. Some flower pressing. And then I would have a beautiful dried flower to put into like one of those slides that you can make, specimen slides. That would be cool, wouldn't it? So maybe I will do that too, because I would love to have some of those. Okay, let's see. Oh my goodness, they're so pretty. Oh, it smells so good. I wish they would grow in this part of Texas. I haven't seen any in central Texas, have you? If you have, and you live in central Texas, let me know, because, oh, they're so pretty. I'd like to grow some if I could. Okay, well, I'm gonna get busy and do some more and get back with you. Okay, so I brought everything in here to the kitchen, I decided to just go ahead and do it inside and use my bricks like so. And like so. Everything's all pressed down now quite a bit. Now, the next step is to add some water. Okay, so it's starting to cook. I can hear it doing a little boil. It's exciting. Doesn't look like much, but I think I'm going to add a little bit of vinegar to make sure that color comes out. See you in a little bit. Hello, I am back with my Eco Dyed paper that I made with hydrangeas from a friend's yard up in East Texas. So they did turn out a lovely yellow and brownish color on this side. Let's see if we get any more colors. I'm looking at this for the first time with y'all guys. Kind of sticky in places. That's okay if we're careful. We can unstick whatever stuck, probably from the sap of the plant. Okay, it worked. Here's that page. Here's the next one. You can see the leaf shape on that one. Nothing just spectacular yet. Ooh, I see that one much better in this one. I guess the closer we get to the plant, I'll try to leave it on so that it'll get really good into the page. While it's drying. I like that one. That's really cool. Here's the next one. They're not totally dry yet, so they're drying still. They're just kind of damp right now. It takes a while to get them completely dry. At this stage, I usually take off the plant as much as possible. Let's see how these flowers turned out. Look at these hair. That's not good. We got lots of girls with lots of long hair around here, so it happens. I just have to pull it off. Now this just made a bunch of yellow, but I like yellow. It makes it look vintage, yellow and brown. But if you wanted to, you could add some dye to your mix of flowers, and you'd have whatever color the dye was, plus the vintage look. That's always good too. I was hoping for some pinks, but not yet. No pink or other colors yet. Okay. I use a different blossom, so it could happen. And when these dry, I'll show you the complete dry ones too. There's difference. It looks a lot better when it's dry. I'm just trying to show you all the little stages I go through when I do my paper. That leaf didn't even show up, did it? Okay. It almost looked like a raccoon walked on it or something. I guess that'll work good for nature journals too. But you can also restain these if you want a color to it. You just put them back in the water with some color, some dye, some food coloring, whatever you got. Or you can go on afterwards and add stuff, sprays, and I've got all kinds of fun things to play with now I can add to my paper. There's a leaf that turned out good. I like these flowers. Maybe I'll do something with them, the really flat ones. Save those ones. Okay. I don't think these really put much color onto the page. I was trying to do an experiment to see. Ooh. This one's neat. There's another little flat, nice one. Now some of the leaves turned out, some of them didn't. I think the idea is to put the spiny side down on the paper and it turns out better. Because that one turned out really nice right there, if you can see. And that one turned out pretty good. Let's see which side was down. See. That one turned out because the spine side was down. The bumpy part, that one did too. So I learned something every time I do it. But it really doesn't matter all that much because the paper above it is also getting on it, and one or the other will get the imprint. Okay, back. I was helping somebody make a grocery list. That one's nice. Okay. That one had a lot of color everywhere. Alright. There's that side. And okay, so I got this page. It looks really good. You can really see the leaf. I love it. Alright. And we get this page that it came from. See, the spine was on the top, so that's why that one turned out so good. And it turned it on the bottom this time because the spine was on the bottom. Let's see, which way was it? It was on the top. So that's a good tip. For doing leaves. And I'm trying to find more ways to use up my flowers. I did a video recently on making tags with the flowers. Have to check that one out. Just click on the name of my channel and it should be right on one of the top ones. And this one just has a really pretty watercolor look to it because it was farther down. These are the pages I just stuck in between with nothing on them. Just to see how they would do. Here we're getting to some more. What we get. We got the outline of these leaves. I like that one. You can see where the flower is on there. That one turned out good. All these were the spiny part. Ooh. This is actually a couple of pages. Let's see what the middle. Ooh, it looks nice. I like it. And we're getting down to the bottom, almost there. Very nice. Ooh, I really like the bottom page. It had lots of color on it. Very nice. I think all the pink ended up on the bottom page. Sunk down to the bottom. It's kind of funny. Well, that's all for now. I will show you them when they're completely ready, if I can remember. Stay tuned. Okay, now here is the paper all dry. Hope you can see it. It's got a yellowish tint. I'll let you look at that for a little bit. And this is going to be the end of this series of eco dyeing. There's definite pattern of the leaves on that one. You can see a little bit there and on the back as well. I like this one. You can see the leaf real well there. And over here you can see it pretty good. That one is like a stamp. It's nice. All those. And then you can see the plant, the flower there. Like I said, if you don't like the colors, you can add to the color, or you can just go ahead and re-dye it